has caught over 800 10-pound-plus largemouth bass, holder of 13 worldwide patents, and inventor of the weedless trolling motor prop. Doug Hannon is the Bass Professor.
Light is always a factor with our bass fishing, but it's not so much that bass are driven by light because they're a predator and they're in control. As a result, they take advantage of different light levels and feed when opportunities present themselves. A look underwater will show you just what we're talking about. Light behaves underwater in a completely different manner than it does in the medium of air. A look at the bass in terms of his color pattern is a dead giveaway to the fact that the shadows underwater are much darker and deeper than in air. Note that the color of this bass out of water varies from a dark brown on his back to a light, almost pearly white on the belly. The principle is called countershading and is intended to create an effect that can only be seen, or should we say unseen, in the extreme light conditions that occur underwater. If that is true with the fish themselves, you would be correct in guessing that the same holds true for the cover they live in. It is obvious that overhead or horizontally oriented cover would provide more shade than vertical standing cover. Since the light underwater is absorbed very quickly with depth, then the fish in the brightest lit part of the water column would seem to prefer overhead cover like overhanging brush or trees, mats of floating vegetation, or boat docks. The lower to the water, the better. That is exactly what we find to be true. As water depth itself gradually filters and lowers light levels, you might expect deeper fish to be found in the tops and edges of weeds and structure rather than buried back inside it like shallow fish. This as well we find to be true. We can almost make the rule: shallow fish look deep into cover, deep fish look shallow into cover. If you've enjoyed today's edition as much as I have being here for you, then don't forget, click on that button and send this to a friend.